did pull a couple of oracles just to see what this reading might be about. And wow, it looks to me like Libra, you have expansion coming. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. This whole, every single thing that I pulled so far, which is just a few cards, but definitely time for big, big happy changes for Libra. And the other oracle that came out was miracles. Have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. So there's a new opportunity here. And I think that you have to ask for guidance. And maybe you and other people are going to be helping you with this new opportunity. It's going to feel like a miracle. Here's the thing. I feel like you should say yes to every opportunity. You know what I mean? It just says say yes. There's big happy changes. Say yes to every one of them. So I thought I'd get out the tarot and do a little reading for you guys and see what's happening in the month of June. But I feel like you're expanding. I feel like there's miracles coming in the form of opportunities, right? And like I said, there could be other people involved. So what's expanding here? Spread your wings and soar. 6 of Cups. This could be something that you've been wanting to do since you were little, right? A thought that you've had. This is about your thoughts, you know. 6 of Cups. It's about nostalgia. It's about thinking. It's about what do you think about, right? Okay, so what it's telling me is you're thinking about a new beginning. Maybe you're, you know, you feel like you've been stuck for a while and you're ready to move forward. That's what it looks like. Like you want a new beginning. You're tired of being stuck in old memories. So you're cutting yourself free. You're letting go. This is a 5 of Cups where she's blowing out the candle. So I feel like maybe, you know, you guys have been maybe in some sad times. And I think you're allowing yourself to be set free. I feel like you want a new beginning. I feel like you are going for victory here with the Chariot card, you know? So you're letting go of something from the past, something that's been haunting you in your head since you were, I don't know, a long time, right? Hello. Oh my God, what is going on with you guys on the chat? I'm not demonic. I guess if I was Tyler's tarot, I would be like, yeah, I am the devil. Okay, let's see here. So, hopefully, see you later, D. Lewis. Okay, so I feel like the way that you're letting go of this and expanding has all been done through this Hermit energy. So Hermit is about talking to your higher self and saying like, what the fuck is going on, right? Like, why is all of this happening? What happened back here? You know, why is this happening? Hello, everybody. Welcome. So what I feel like you're doing here is it's ready. It's time to like let go of this past thing and move forward. And that's what your higher self is kind of guiding you to do here. So that's what I see with your expansion. You're moving forward. And don't forget that the Chariot not only does it mean alignment, body, mind, and soul, it means creating something new. It can mean traveling. It can mean you know, lining up with another person. It can mean a new car, right? So something's expanding here for you. And it looks like you're ready to go. You're ready to shine your light. I mean, that is what the Hermit card is all about. You know, it's like going in when you're in the darkness and your higher self going like, no, no, you're the light, babe. You know? So let's see what the miracle is, because it's coming. It's an opportunity possibly to share something and to go in a new direction. Here's the Devil card, though. So I'm feeling like you somehow, like it's telling me there's an opportunity, but you need to, maybe are going to have to call in others to help you, which would mean like, you know, like whoever you work with, your spirit guides. I mean, Archangel Michael's pretty strong and powerful. You might want to invite him in. But this is a miracle what's happening here, except for that you don't see yourself as worthy, is what I feel like, which is sad. Um, okay. But it's your wish fulfillment. So what I'm seeing here is two nines right in a row touching each other. It's the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups. So I feel like whatever this is talking about, it is your wish fulfillment and you're scared of it. It's a new opportunity. It's a goddamn miracle. It's a big happy change. Say yes. That all came out. It really did. Look at this was before I turned the video on, but I was asking Spirit, like, what's this reading? What's it's going to be about? You know, what's their energy? So what I feel like is there's big changes. Look at you rising into the Empress energy here. So totally loving yourself, totally not looking in that cracked mirror. You know what I mean? There's a big change here. In fact, everything that seemed like was a pain in your ass and like every loss you ever had, Nine of Wands, right? It's every bad relationship. It's every bad job. It's every bad circumstance you've ever been in. And it's made you feel some kind of way about yourself. And it started when you were a child. And so you are carrying around this thing where you feel like, I'm just not enough. I'm not. Why would I be given this miracle? Like, this is way too good to be true. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. I don't know. You know, you're scared. You're fucking scared. So here you are with the Nine of Cups and the Empress. Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, remember when it said, like, ask for help from others with this opportunity? Because it's because you don't feel like you're worthy of it, I feel like, you know, and you're not sure if you want to do it or not. So what will happen is there's some people here, Three of Cups, and I get angelic vibes off of the Three of Cups. I always have. So, I mean, I know I don't read like everybody else, but what I feel like is like there are three people coming in. They might not come in all at the same time, but I think they're going to give you a little bit of inspiration, a little bit of like, you can do it kind of thing, you know? Like they're helping you lift you up, is what it looks like. Can you see this? Because it was like this, and it's almost like they're lifting you up into that Empress energy, you know, like helping you understand that you are the Empress. You know, you can create whatever you want, and you're worthy of anything that you desire, everything that you desire, you know. So watch for these three people. And so, like I said, they could be anybody. And you want to know who I think God, or whoever you want to call it, uses for those kind of things is like, they're the people you'll least expect. Like they could be a homeless person asking for money on the corner of the street, you know, and you just like, you know, the other day I was going to my granddaughter's graduation, and this lady walked up to me and my daughter, and we were kind of scared because she was with a couple of dudes and they looked kind of like maybe they were drunk or something like that, you know, but there were three of them. But the woman walked up to us to the car, and like was just like talking right in the window. It was kind of scary because it was in a sketchy part of town, but it's stuff like that. It's these people, like that. You know what that woman had to say to us? How beautiful we looked. Because we just left the graduation, she had no idea, but we were dressed up. And she was just like, you guys look so beautiful today. That's all she wanted. She didn't want anything. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's people coming in to lift you up and make you realize that you are the Empress. You are worthy. You're beautiful, you know? Hello. Hi, you guys. Welcome, welcome. Actually, when you hit the like button on this channel, you have to go up into the corner of a screen with three dots, and a drop box will come down, and you can hit the like button there. I know these hearts are right here, but they don't count on the like button. Okay, so yeah, these people, these Three of Cups, this is something you don't see coming, like you don't. And it can be very emotional, but I feel like it's exactly the boost that you need. And Page of Wands. Why do people talk about my cards like that? Like, Dylan, you saw these cards at the kids section at the Dollar Tree? Well, I hope you bought some, because that's a good fucking deal, because these fuckers cost me $50. You know what I mean? So good on you for finding them at the dollar store. Okay, so Jesus. This is why I stopped doing that. So you have a miracle coming. It's you becoming the Empress. What is the Empress doing here? Tell me what the Empress is doing. Why is the Empress here? What is she creating? You're creating change. What's happening for the Empress, she's the one, when you feel this energy, this is the one that's letting go of the whatever it is that you're sad about, the whatever it is you feel stuck in, whatever you're really having a hard time letting go, right? And this card always makes me feel like it's, like a death, and that is something that is so real and so painful. So if that's what you're doing, it's kind of like it's time for a change in that. And when you reach this Empress energy, that's what's going to happen. And it's going to come in the form of a great idea. Ace of Wands, like some really great idea, epiphany. It's about where to put your energy in. It could be about money. It could be about love. It could just be about your general well-being, because it does look like you're letting go of something pretty traumatic. Or even over here, with the Five of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So you're letting go of that. And this new opportunity is in the form of Ace of Wands. It's a brand new beginning. And I think you're walking away from the sadness. You're just like, I don't have time for this anymore. I can't, So tell me about this opportunity coming in for Libra. Tell me what the opportunity looks like. Hi. Oh, thanks, Liz. They get me pretty upset sometimes. So this is like a way to make money, right? But at the same time, like you're loving on yourself. And I think that you're leaving some kind of comfort zone. And I think the comfort zone has everything to do with this grieving. You know what I mean? Like, I've noticed that since I lost my son, like I'm pretty content just hanging out in my room alone. I really am. Like, who wants to be around me? I cry all the time. I mean, I'm getting better, but like, it's just like, it's that kind of feeling. Like, you're when you lose something, and and it hurts you so much, and then nobody wants to hear about it, especially after a year or 2 years or something like that. They're like, fucking move on. And you're like, fuck you. Right? So I kind of feel like this is what it's saying. It's like this pain that you've been in is kind of your comfort zone, and it's not comfortable. It isn't. Oh, it's awful, isn't it, Liz? Like the worst experience of all time, like just losing a child. But people lose other people, and it's just as hard. And I know that. So tell me where you're going in this Chariot card. I want to know, because it's about movement. It's about, going somewhere. It's about doing something. It's about work, change in your work. You're expanding. Remember, we're clarifying this expansion card. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. That's what you're doing in this first card. You've got this brand new beginning. The first thing you're doing is cutting out all the shit that doesn't serve you anymore. And something's changing in your work. And I think the Hermit told you about it. Hermit, what are you telling Libra about this work situation? Okay, so it seems like your work situation is a little bit, I don't know, like you're guarded. You feel like you have to protect your family. So here comes the High Priestess. That's who's driving you out of there. Where are you taking them? Show me where the end result is. Just like, what's it look like in a card? You're thinking about this struggle at work. There was a struggle at work. Seems like a tower moment. Like it shocks you. You learn some kind of new information with this tower, and it changes how you feel. Temperance. Well, how does it make you feel? Confused. Something big going on at work, huh? I'm wondering too, like, do you need to learn something new with this Page of Swords? Like, is your job requiring you to like go back to school? That could be it for some of you. Like you're learning something new. Page of Swords, right? That's what the Page of Swords is about. And it changes your vibration, and maybe opens up a bunch of new opportunities. So for some of you, maybe it looks like, some of you could have lost your job or will lose your job, and then you're kind of like going back to school, and it changes everything. It opens up a whole new plethora of opportunity here. And that's what all the cards surrounding us are talking about. Big happy changes. So even though this looks kind of sketchy over here, you know what I mean? It does. There's a tower. It looks like there's kind of a fight and new information coming in. Okay, let's see here. High Priest and High Priestess. All right. You know what's happening, Libra? Like, I think something's been on your mind for a really long time, and it stopped you from starting over. It stopped you from like a new beginning, And I think what's happening, because you have these two cards together, which is talking about psychic abilities, the High Priest and the High Priestess. They're talking about new gifts coming in, clarity. So I don't know what you're doing here, like if you're talking to spirit about this, because I feel like there's a problem with your work. You feel guarded, you feel like there's a lot of like friction, and there's this tower moment and then aha moment. Like you have the Tower and then the Page of Swords. So I don't know, like if you're suddenly going to school or if you're suddenly like just feeling like great because you figured something out, because it changes your energy. And it's all coming from inside of you, just so you know. I feel like you guys have new psychic abilities coming in that's going to make things clear. Like why you've been in this comfort zone of grief for so long, or low self esteem, whatever that is. And it's got something to do with all the experiences in your life. Nine of Wands, you know, because that's over here. And it's under the opportunity, and it's also under the miracle card. So, whatever has gone on in your life that's really fucked you up is going to turn into like the best opportunity of your life. You becoming the Empress, right? There's a lot of changes here. You've got people coming in. You've got yourself loving yourself. There's this new plan, this new idea, and I want to know about it, don't you? Tell me what this new idea is. You know what? There's not one thing about love here, you guys, like about a love situation. So I don't think I'm going to do um, I'm just going to clarify the shit out of this for you. I'm not going to do an extended. So this new idea, Ace of Fire, it actually makes you really happy. It actually makes you see the justice in your life. In kind of going back to the Nine of Wands, because there's two sides to that. There's one side, Nine of Wands, where you feel like you're the victim. Like, why does everything bad have to happen to me? And then you have the Nine of Wands, that's the high side of the Nine of Wands. And we finally get there at some point in our life, which is now for you. And it's about a specific thing. It's not about all in Nine Wands, it's about one thing. And it hurt you so bad, it knocked you into the dirt, you know. But what you're seeing now, instead of like the I'm a victim, you're learning like how powerful you've become. You're learning how to manifest your wishes to come true. You're learning how to work with the moon. You're learning to depend on other people to call in angels and spirit guides to help you, because you have a new beginning here and it is fair. But see what's happening here? Like that's the Justice card. And you see how she's just blowing all that, whatever it is, into the wind. It's like old leaves or something, but they're turning into butterflies. I hope you can see that, because I feel like that's a super important message from the Justice card, which is you, Libra. It's like you understanding why something happened. It's a miracle, you know? The Nine of Wands, turning that around into like, oh my God, I can teach people with this. It's kind of like me and Liz were talking about losing our son. So how do you turn that into a positive Nine of Wands? It's about spirituality. It is. It's about this psychic abilities. You know what I mean? And honestly, I see it in myself. I reached for spirit and only spirit when Paul died. And I just wanted to know why. I wanted to know more. I wanted to talk to him. I wanted all those things that a person would want, you know, when they lose somebody. And that's the miracle of the Nine of Wands, is actually understanding like what it gives you. And what it gives you here, what it's telling me, Libra, is psychic ability. And so you know things that other people don't. You have spot on intuition. And you're going to teach or something. You're going to share this fucking Nine of Wands knowledge. There's an opportunity coming in for you to help other people. And you're perfect for it because of your past, because of what you've been through. You're expanding, you're growing. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. And that is really the first card that came out. You know, before I even turned on the video, I'm like, what's Libra need to hear today? And what you needed to hear today is there's big happy changes coming. And just say yes, even if you're scared. Even if you're scared, say yes. Because it's your soul, you know. I know you're going to be able to feel it. Let that soul piece be louder than the human fear. You know what I mean? Be the empress. It's in the center over here. That's what's happening for you. You're understanding who you are in the universe. You're the nurturer, you're the love, you're the guide, you're the kindness, you know. You're the connection to Mother Earth. And I think, you know, I mean, if you think about Mother Earth and look at it, you know, I mean, she's just like, isn't that the most beautiful thing that we see? The Earth, you know? And that's who you're becoming. So don't be afraid to ask for help from your guides and all of that, because you have all new beginnings here. And I'm so excited for you. I'm excited mostly for you to like transmute the energy, that sad energy, and blow it into the wind and let yourself transform. Let yourself see all the good shit that's going on around you. The sun is shining on you. The sun is shining on you finding justice. The sun is shining on you having new beginnings. Libra in June. Let's see. Tell me about this justice card. Clarify the justice card for Libra. It's about, okay, so you could be, remember the chariot we had? You could be traveling to tell these messages, you know, you could be, but it's about communication. It's about messages. So it could be either even from the other realms, right? Because you do have like this hopped up psychic ability going on here with the high priest, high priestess right next door to each other. So you're getting messages from your higher self. You know exactly why this happened. You're understanding shit. You are. You're able to forgive. Forgive it all. There's a renewal here, like a new beginning, a rebirth. And a giant harvest, right? That's what's happening. Here's the problem is your lack, your feeling of lack, right? And your self-worth. So like make sure to like you do your gratitude stuff, you know, live in gratitude every day. Try really hard to do it. Do it every hour, do it at the end of the day, do it at the beginning of the day, do it whenever you want, but do it. You know, like let's say you're driving downtown and you see like the most beautiful plant in a planter you've ever seen. Say thank you. You know, tell the universe, like, wow, so grateful I got to see that freaking plant today. It was the most beautiful thing. Being in gratitude changes our attitude, right? I didn't even make that rhyme. I didn't mean to, but it rhymed, right? Have an attitude of gratitude. Hello. I'm not doing um well actually you know what I'm not gonna do a extended, so I could do card pulls. Maybe I will. Okay, so Libra, just say yes to everything because there's a miracle coming in for you. I think it has something to do with work and love. It's the way you see yourself too. There's new opportunities coming, I think, in money. And it could be in the form of a great idea, right? And I think it's about expressing yourself too. I really, really do because of Mercury being here. Like it's a plan of self-expression. Um, so let's just say you got a really great idea to, you know, I don't know, start a YouTube channel to talk about whatever it is that you lost, that you had to let go, that you had to transmute. Maybe you got to be a really good at self-love. Man, I wish there was a channel all about self-love. Don't you? So, like, whatever it is that your soul is calling you to do, it is about work. And I think you should just say yes. Like, even if it's your own higher self saying it, you know, and you're questioning it. Like, did I really just hear that? Yeah, you did. Because that's what's going on in June for you. Opportunities, big happy changes, saying yes, and opportunities, miracles, and expansion. That's probably the best June reading I've done. Congratulations for you guys, right? Let's see where we're at. What's coming forward in my career? Okay, Kushi. Tell me what's going on with Kushi's career. What are the messages for Kushi's career spirit? Strength card. Strength card. Did you recently just lose a job? Or did you find something out? Because it looks to me like you're walking away. Like it's taken all your strength to walk away, but I feel like someone isn't like showing you value. I feel like you're learning new things. I feel like there's something that's really weighing on your mind a lot that needs to be cut out. Kushi, I'm sorry, this is just what's coming out. I don't know if it's about career or not. But I feel like there's something going on. Like this could be like it's a heartbreak, 3 of Swords, right? And then the 5 of Swords is here talking about someone not having value for you. And then the Queen of Swords is here saying like it's time for you to cut the shit out because it's slowing you down. It's slowing you down. It's like I don't know who this, I don't know if it's like a mom figure, right? But I do feel like you have the ability to make whatever you want happen because it's here. But there's all this other stuff over here, and it's telling me like you're maybe what it's saying is right now, whatever this situation is, you're like developing strength, you know. But what it looks like is someone did something shitty, like 7 of Swords. You got a lot of shitty cards here, Kushi. So it tells me like you got a heartbreak and it was about somebody thinking they're better than you or something like that. It's been a real big burden, and somebody, I don't know what they're doing to you. 7 of Swords. It's shady though. And this is what you need to do is cut them out. You need to set a boundary and just say fuck off. It's going to take all the strength that you have to do that, but you need to, because if we carry this kind of stuff around with us forever, like these are all negative cards, all of them, these ones. Well, besides this Queen, she's about cutting it out, but look at these ones. Like it's a burden. Someone doesn't think, I don't know, like your work isn't good enough, something like that. It breaks your heart and you walk away from it, right? So it's going to take a lot of strength to like put a boundary up or cut this, whoever this is, completely out of your life. But then I feel like once you offload that, really, really offload that, fuck you. I'm done. I don't care what you think about me. This is my soul journey, right? And then I think that's when you can manifest your own wish fulfillment. But you have to get rid of all this feeling first, is what I'm saying. So that's what your message is. All right, let's see. Philly, what's coming forward in career and love? Big career, all approval with my name. Come on, job. Okay, Philly. What's coming forward with your career and love? Let's see what's coming in for Philly. Let's see. What's coming in for Philly spirit and career? Tell me what's happening with career. It looks like you might be moving. I feel like there's someone from the other side that's watching over you. I feel like there's some sort of transformation going on with you. I do feel like you might be moving. Like if you're not physically moving, you're moving in energy, changing your energetic vibe. And there is someone from the other side helping you, walking with you every step of the way, and they're guiding you as well. So I don't know who this is, but they're definitely here. It's the Lord of the Shadows. So see how that person is watching you walk down the path. And there's a butterfly there saying like there's a transformation coming. And the Sixes of Swords actually kind of says that as well, because it's kind of like Six of Swords is about moving from like a really like a shitty vibe into a smooth vibe, right? It's like got a boat here. So you've been in like treacherous waters and you're like moving into calmer waters, right? And it's this person on the other side that is definitely helping you get there. Okay. So I feel like they want to tell you that they've loved you forever. Like ever since you were little. So this could be, I don't even know. I feel like they're trying to tell you they are. It could be somebody that was a painter or somebody that watched you paint, or maybe you went outside and played by the water with this person. I'm not sure. Okay, so there's a side message, right? And maybe they're also like, if you did paint when you're little, I want to show you the card, Philly. I want to see what you're saying here. My sister passed 5 years. Yeah. Yeah, it does look like you're leaving. Have you ever been a painter? Like, did you used to like to paint? Her birthday's 6/11. Does this look like her? Does it look like you? Because I don't know if it's telling me like if this it's the person from the other side saying something about something, right? Page of Cups. So a message. I love you. Um it could also be like a suggestion to go back to doing something that you loved to do when you were a little kid. The reason that that's important in every reading is because that's how we get in contact with our higher self, is we play. It likes to play, so it comes forward a lot. It comes up, it's kind of loud, it's kind of proud. When we're playing and doing stuff, right? You're good with decorating. Okay, so what's going on with her job? Is she moving jobs? Is she moving town to a different town? What do you want? I feel like it's saying, what do you want? Do you know? Or are you confused about what you want? Philly. Because I kind of feel like you can make whatever you want happen. You've got this high priestess, which is your higher self. And then you've got this 8 of Wands. This is like a different kind of 8 of Wands. But so she's sitting here out in the woods and she's got 8 wands. And she's putting all the magic toward herself to manifest toward herself. And I feel like what it's saying is like, you can do whatever you want. Like spirit has your back. What's the music of your own soul? You know, if it's decorating, then I think you should maybe look into that, you know. But I feel like a lot of times when we're like questioning, like, where do we go next? King of Pentacles. Okay. So you do have a new beginning coming. King of Pentacles is a pretty impressive energy, and I'm not trying to read about other people, I'm trying to read about you. And so the King of Pentacles is what's coming for you if you want it. I think you can make it happen. The King of Pentacles turns everything into gold, right? He's King Midas. He's very rich. He's very confident. The High Priest is also here with the High Priestess, and that came out in the Libra reading. So I don't know if you're a Libra, but I feel like your psychic intuition is kicking in. And honestly, it could start a brand new beginning just because of that. So as far as money goes, as far as work goes, I feel like you can do whatever you want. It's saying, like, you can manifest any direction and it's going to work. I think you are psychically in tuned. If you're not, you're going to be. And it's going to show you the way where what the new direction is, right? Okay. Let's see. It all begins with changing your own energy. I did see a 5 of Cups down there. I didn't say anything about it, but here's what I feel like. I feel like money is an issue. Like you're worried, you're scared about money or something like that. I feel like you got to get rid of that. And this is the Temperance card. It's called the Seed. But she's actually cooking things to change the energy, change the element, you know? So you can do that too with this High Priest, High Priestess energy here. It's a gift from Spirit. And they're saying, like, what do you want? You want to be the King of Pentacles? Here you go. You want a new beginning? Here you go. You want to change your energy? Here you go. I think you do need to change your energy. Like from, I don't know, fear maybe? And own your power. Okay, I think you have the ability to make all your wishes come true. It's just, I'm wondering if you even know what they are. Like if you're confused about what you really even want. I think you're indecisive for sure. That's saying here, like you're not quite sure. I think you're hanging on to something from the past too. It could be about money. Like, you know, if you were, let's say were poor when you were young, your family struggled financially. I mean, that kind of does something to a person, and then we just hang on to it. You know what I mean? We hang on to it and we always kind of feel that lack. The only reason I'm saying that is because this 4 of Pentacles is here and I saw the 5. I saw the 5 just not very long ago. I just didn't say anything, but I was thinking, man, she. So that's the energy you have to change, because what you think about, you bring about. So if you're thinking, I can't decide, then you're not going to decide. If you think, I don't have enough money, and if you're just constantly feeling like you don't have enough money, then you're just never going to have enough money. You know what I mean? So then this guy comes out, which is the King of Wands. He can create anything. Like they're reminding you, like, who do you want to be? What do you want to be? What do you want in your life? You can do it. You're powerful enough. You have enough power to do it. Just within your own self, your higher self in you, That's the important thing. I don't know about love. It didn't mention love. Is there anything coming in for love? Tell me if she's got any love coming in for Philly. Ooh. It's the Moon in the Tower and the 6 of Cups. Whoa. Didn't we have the Six of Cups for you already? No, we didn't. There's someone coming back. It's someone you think about all the time. Could be a Cancer, could be a Scorpio, could be any sign. But I'm just saying, like, you don't see it coming, it's going to be a shock. Someone's coming in from your past as far as love is concerned. But your work thing, that's entirely up to you, you know? Like, you get to decide that. So I guess my advice would be to just meditate on it. Talk to your higher self, you know? Your ex-husband. Shagana. Is Shaganya on the right path? Yes. Yes, you are. So it's your ex-husband coming back? I mean, that tower could be an Aries too. It's about destruction and line of rebirth, you know, so um hi Sasha. I want to travel for work, but I need money, which I don't have. Well, Angela, why don't you just let spirit figure it out? You know? Have you ever thought of that? I let fear get the best of me too, but like if you really want to travel, you don't have the money to travel. How can you make that happen? How can your higher self help you out? You know what I mean? So I don't know what you do or anything, but I think I would do a deep meditation with my higher self and say, okay, I'm gonna leave on June 10th and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna drive and I'm just gonna trust you. Like, so I guess if I only get to the next town, then that's as far as I'm gonna go. But I trust you, spirit, you know? Do a little experiment with your higher self. Just try it. I just can't, like, sometimes when you really want to do something and then we're too afraid to go, or, you know, like, how am I gonna do it? You know, like, don't worry about the how. Just make the plan, set your intention. Don't forget your magic. That's what people forget all the time. You know, they forget how magical our soul is and that it can really create anything. It can, any reality that you want. So I don't know. I would just try it and just say, okay, so we're leaving on the 10th, and that's my lucky day. And so off we go, and we're going to go in whatever direction and just go as far as you can go until you run out of money and see what happens. You know what I mean? That would be a really big, like, trust thing, huh? I don't know. Pack up some food in your car and just go. Yeah. When I will get government job, should I grow my business in my country or outside from my country? Where will I become more successful? Hemant. Should Hemant do his business in his own country? Spirit, are you here? Do you see who I'm talking to here? Hemant Goal. So he's wanting to know if he should do his business in his own country or if he should leave his country. Should he leave his country? No. You shouldn't leave your country. You should do it right where you're at. That's what Spirit is saying, Hemant. Um, I've been writing everything down I want. Good. I don't know about the win for your government job. It's really hard to do time. It's really, really hard to do time, but let's see if we can get one of these crazy cards. Be assertive, it says. It says be assertive. So what can you do to help yourself, basically? You know, what can you do? Let's see. Butterfly. Oh, it's gratitude time. So I'm really grateful for all the cool people that are here today. Thank you so much. Okay, Philly, so you said you love painting. So back to Philly really quick. I know I spent a long time on her reading, but that card did come out. So I wonder if you should pick that back up. You know what I mean? Like start doing it again if it's been a while, or start a new project right now, like today. Just grab your paints and something to paint on. It doesn't even matter what it is. Just try it. Just do it. See what happens there. Um, Anirada. Hello, can you tell me if I have a future with Najib? Does Anirada have a future with Najib? Says no. Butterfly wanted a general message, right? I can't believe. Am I going to Australia? Hi, Melissa. Is Butterfly going to Australia? I said, yeah. Yep. Melissa changed. I was wondering if me and my husband's energy changed. Shakira, is my husband cheating on me? God. I'm not even going to look at the answer. Spirit, are you there? Can you answer this question for me? Can you answer it? Do you want to? Me either. Okay. Shakira McFarland, is her husband cheating on her? It's just not going to answer. I'm sorry. It just stood still. I don't like answering them either. And so they said they can answer, but they don't want to. So he didn't. Holy cow. I'm sorry. Shakira, I would say, why don't you ask him? Melissa, has the energy changed? I can't remember what your energy was the last time I did a reading, but I will certainly look. Let's see, what's the energy between Melissa? I'm going to get this island love message here and see. Tell me what's going on with Melissa and her husband. Spirit. The Phoenix. Yeah, that's about 100% change, right? It's like, did it end? Did the relationship end? Did you guys break up? I better move this so I can watch. Melissa, are you still here? It's just talking about a transformation twice here. Somebody's reminiscing, learning from the past. There was a lot of heartbreak, huh? A lot of sexy stuff. Maybe was there a third party interference? Stabbed in the back. It says like stabbed in the back and seduction and then sabotage, but rebuilding and working on it. So it's telling me like, so if you do past, present, future, it's telling me that in the past, somebody did do some changing. There was somebody stabbed the other person in the back, like super bad, painful stuff. In the middle, it says sudden change, shocking news, upheaval, transformation with the third party thing. So maybe if there was a third party, and it doesn't have to be another person. I mean, it could be another person, but it could also be like third party. It's like anything that takes precedence over you, right? So, like, it could be a video game, like somebody playing a video game like fucking 82 hours a day, like that can feel like cheating almost, you know what I mean? But sometimes when these cards come out like that, and I know a lot of people think it's about like having sex with someone else, and it could be. But it could also just be like they're putting all their attention somewhere else that's not you. Like maybe they're a workaholic, or maybe they're a gambler, maybe they're a drunk. I don't know. But it's like something takes precedence over you. And whatever it is, this is what's changing. Like right in the present moment. Like there's an ending to the bad behavior, is what I feel like. And it looks to me like you guys are trying to work on it, rebuild. Hi, Jonathan. I've been sober for 6 months. After years of alcoholism, I thought life would be different. Every step forward feels like 2 steps back. A lot of stagnation. Man, I went through that alcohol thing. I did. I drank for like 30 years, pretty fucking hard. And, and it mostly was to like, numb the feelings that I was feeling. I didn't like the way I was feeling. And so I drank in order to like not feel that way. And it took me down quite the path. I'm just going to tell you this because maybe it will help you. So I ended up, throughout my lifetime, I got 4 DUIs, which could be a prison sentence, here anyway. I've gone to treatment a bunch of times, and I remember how hard it was, like, to stay sober. It's like you're hanging on to everything for dear life because you still want to drink, And I remember, and I failed so many times, 4 DUIs. So go to treatment, get out of treatment, stay sober for a little while. I don't think I ever made it like while I was in the program. Like I don't think I ever made it more than maybe 9 months, like trying to work a program. And so I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But then I got that last DUI and I ended up spending the night in jail. That was the first time I ever had to spend the night in jail. It was really fucking scary. I mean, I'm old. And I didn't want to go to jail. I didn't want to be in jail. And I was in jail with a girl who was, attempted to kill her boyfriend. And here I am, like a grandma, and I'm in jail with somebody like, that's capable of murder. And it really made me feel some kind of way. Anyway, something happened to me with that. Like it was kind of a miracle kind of thing because I cannot drink now. Like it makes me sick. I try still sometimes. I want that relief so fucking bad. And I do. And I wish I could be fun. And I wish I could be loud and funny and like that old Tina was, you know. But I just can't do it. I physically, I mean, I'm puking up bile. I don't know what that means, but I think it's my body and my soul even saying, like, you fucking, this is enough. This isn't the rest of the life. Like, this isn't how you're spending the rest of your life, Tina. You know, I don't know. I know the stagnation. I know. Let me see if I can get some messages for you out of this yin yang deck. I just wanted to tell you, like, I get it. I really, really do. So, Jonathan, Spirit, give me some really beautiful messages for Jonathan. Some advice. Okay. Pay attention to your dreams, and honestly, that might be something like you could like actually be kind of excited about is the dreams too, because like when you're drinking all the time, something that never happened for me was dreams. Like I didn't get connected dreams from Spirit. It's like you pass out and that's the end of it. You never really get those cool visitation dreams or like go here, go there. So they're just saying like pay attention to your dreams. I feel like your higher self is trying to get a hold of you. They've been watching. And I think what it is your own reflection in the mirror is skewed right now, like the way you feel about yourself. I see there's a lot of growth coming over the summer, so hang on tight. Yeah, there's something changing. I feel like you're getting a big dose of courage too with this summertime, coming into that divine masculine energy, which is really, really great, right? I feel like you have a lot of regrets about your past, you know, and you got to kind of like, I mean, allow it to be there, you know, acknowledge the regret, but you don't have to stay there. You know, you don't have to stay in that energy. You just don't. Stop beating yourself up for it, you know, and just maybe talk to your higher self like, what was the plan here? You know, what did I gain from all of that? I think what's happening here is just like this masculine energy coming in this summer. You're going to grow a lot. I feel like you have a lot of really beautiful gifts coming in from Spirit if you're open to receive. I don't know if you meditate, but I feel like that might help with the stagnation feeling. Like if you could tap into your higher self and all that is, you know. But what's happening here with this masculine energy is we'll talk about Aries for a minute because I do love astrology and I think it's really important. And I think that Aries right now has the North Node. It has Chiron, which is about childhood wounding and traumas that cause us to become alcoholics, you know? Like it's got, you know, it's like they're all in Aries. So it's North Node, Chiron, the wounded healer. What else is up there? Mars. Mars. So Mars is pretty powerful and it doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks of him. And Aries is also that way. And Aries is the Emperor card, which is right here. So what you could be feeling is an urge to start something new. You know what I mean? Because that's what Aries energy is. It's like what do you want? You can make it happen. It's the divine masculine energy. So with Chiron up there, your human self is going like, I fucking am worthless. I fucking hate my life. And Mars is up there going like, that's a fucking lie. You're the divine masculine. You can do anything you want. And they're kind of like just putting the smack down on these old ideas that we have about ourselves. And I don't care who we are. If we're an alcoholic, something happened to us when we were little that we didn't get over and that we can't handle. or in our past. It's a trauma. And that's why we do it. It is. It's because of the way we see ourselves, the way we see our life, the way we see everything around us fucked up, you know? So, what I feel like is happening here is like your higher self is very um, here. I don't know if I got those words all over the place, right? You can't see it. But it says like there's messages coming in through your dreams that are going to help you grow through the summer and change. I feel like you're getting a lot of courage to step into your masculine energy, which is take charge and create whatever kind of life that you want. It doesn't have to be stagnant. You know what I mean? Because what you're doing is you're forming a new foundation, a new life, you know? And it's your higher self that's doing it. It's your soul, you know? So, I don't know. I feel like you'll have a big, like, spiritual awakening coming this summer. It's probably already starting, you know? So you should get like a, I don't know, a notebook, anything. Put it by your bed with a pen so that when you get the dream and you wake up, write it down, because there's a lot of times they're very, very fleeting messages. They just come in, the message, and then you're like, I'll never forget this message. Go back to sleep and you forgot it. That's at least what happens to me. So that's kind of what I'm feeling for you, Jonathan. Just keep hanging in there, and tap into that higher self of yours. I think your higher self, what does your higher self want to say? I want to know what Jonathan's higher self wants to say to Jonathan. Love yourself. Ace of Cups. Put that love all over you. Go after your passions. Think big. Think all the way back to childhood. What did you love to do? It can be the silliest things. Did you like to swing in a swing, ride on a bike, roll down a grassy hill? Go do it. Go do all of it. That's what brings your higher self to the front. That's how you love that piece of you. You do all those fun things that you did when you were little. You're welcome, Jonathan. And there's your higher self right there again, right? So higher self, clarifying higher self. Your higher self loves you. And it just wants you to know, like, you're more than what you think what you're thinking right now. You're more than that. You're more than this regretful feeling. I know what it is. It's guilty. It makes you feel like shit. We do stupid shit when we drink, we just do. And there's a lot of like icky from it, right? And it makes us want to drink again just to not feel it. So let's see. So you're going to have to let it go and let yourself heal up. More from the higher self, Jonathan's higher self. Tell me something beautiful. Okay. 3 cups. Were you here when I was talking about the 3 cups before? The Empress, the King of Pentacles. Here's the thing. You can have whatever you want here. Here's what your higher self is saying. Like, you don't really see this coming. You could be having, like, you could get this Empress energy, which is beautiful. It's about nurturing yourself, loving yourself and other people. It's about making things more beautiful around you on purpose, right? So maybe you go out and plant flowers in the front of your house, or it's just like you're going to feel this energy, like you're going to have the desire to do it. And I also feel like your value here with the King of Pentacles, they're telling me that you have the ability to create money like a motherfucker, right? So, I mean, King of Pentacles, stable, sturdy, solid, grounded. Also, everything he touches turns to gold. So I feel like your higher self wants you to get up and don't be stagnated. Start interacting with other people, 3 of Cups. Go and hang out with your friends, do moon rituals, connect with that moon energy. And again, like, trying to make things more beautiful around you. I think that meditation is like my best, it's the best thing that I've ever discovered as far as like self-worth, and I'm making changes. You know what I mean? Like I just seriously talk to my higher self and say like, I went to a hypnotist one time. It was like a doctor, but he did hypnotism, and I went there to quit smoking. And I didn't quit smoking, by the way, but what happened was profound because he wanted to dig deeper, like into like what was really going on with me. Like he just was really like tapped in, you know. And what he did in that session, like, changed my life. And ever since then, I can do it to myself. I can do it for myself. But here's what he said: inner spirit, create new neural pathways so that Tina can see this from other perspectives and process it in a different way. It was something that made me drink. It was the thing. It was the thing. And that's what I finally told him about. I'm like, well, this happened. And yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm getting better, but I wasn't getting better. I was still drinking. But anyway, he said create new neural pathways so that I could like reprocess it and like feel a different way about it. And that's what happened. It happened like almost immediately. I was introduced to somebody who was a spiritual person instead of a religious person. And I went to a thing that she had. I don't even know. She was a psychic. She could give you messages from the other side. She was a medium and all that. But anyway, it opened up like this new way of thinking for me that I had never ever considered before. So it's pretty magical to deal with your higher self. And that's all I'm saying to you. Like maybe say that to your higher self in meditation. Inner spirit, create new neural pathways in my brain so that I can process XYZ, and I don't feel like I have to drink anymore, and I don't feel like I'm going 2 steps back all the time. I want to see forward, study, momentum, and I need you to help me do that because my human is still kind of stuck around this whole alcoholism. It's a fucked up thing, isn't it? Like to even have to wear that on your head. Like I hate labels. I hate them. So maybe don't worry too much about the label and just realize that you have this really cool soul that actually wanted to experience all this, and now it's time to get out of it, right? It's time to like reverse it and live a different kind of lifestyle. And it starts by loving yourself, and your higher self just really really big time saying like, I fucking love you, Jonathan. That's what I got for you. I hope that helps you. I hope it makes sense. I wish you nothing but love and and help, and I hope that you can reframe your thoughts, and that really talking to your inner spirit is doing exactly that. It's just a reframe. Will Veer marry Seema? You guys in your love lives. I kind of miss having one. Okay. Will Veer marry Seema? Yes. It's saying yes. So, yes, you will. Well, thank you, Jonathan. I'm glad you liked the reading. I fucking hope that you are okay. I do. Like, and I just like, more than anything, I feel like we really mind fuck ourselves about alcoholism. All of us do. And I don't think it's accurate because I think it's just a way that we're trying to heal ourselves. But if you look in a different direction, in a way to heal yourself, like your higher self, you know, I mean, It's not gonna be like the alcohol. It's gonna be completely different, but you'll get where you are truly happy within yourself, you know. So that's what my wish is for you. Let me see what I'm gonna get. One more card for Jonathan. I don't know why I'm feeling some kind of heartfelt. I don't know. Like, I feel you, man. I remember when I got that fucking first DUI and tried to go to, you know, the AA meetings and like tried to like have that. Oh my God, how am I gonna ever survive without a drink? You know, I don't think I ever could have if spirit wouldn't have removed it. Like, I get sick now. It's not that I don't still want to do it, man. I still do sometimes. Okay, so here's the card from the unicorn deck for you. It says rebirth. It says reinvent yourself. Wow. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. That's all you're doing. You're just rebirthing yourself. You're becoming a new person. You can do it. You can. Just create the reality that you want. You know, what do you want it to look like? If you can start like tapping into your higher self, you can make it look however you want. And it takes time. I mean, everything doesn't happen overnight all the time, but you'll start to see the improvement. Anyway, that's what I got for you guys. Kenneth, greetings. Is my wife being deceptive with you? Being truly in with her. Spirit, you can answer this or you don't have to. I don't like these kind of questions. So do whatever you want. But is Kenneth's wife being deceptive? It says no. Kenneth, she's not. She is not. Yay. It's all gonna be okay. All right. So I think I have everybody. I hope I read for everybody that was here. Thanks for coming, you guys. I so love you so much. You're welcome, Kenneth. Yeah. I'll talk to you later. Thanks for coming.